Everyone wants to change the world. We talk, we watch it in movies, we sing it in songs, and we even dance. But how many can give what it takes? Greatness is not in doing great things, but great commitment to little things. A friend once said to me, I can't save the world, but I can help a friend in need. A little act of kindness, a little act of love, a warm embrace, a little here, a little there will save a man's world. To change the world is to change one child per time. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. But my generation confuses education with schooling. We have boxed education to the forwards with pens and books and grades and certificates, making reference to successful school dropouts. And we even quote Albert Einstein, who said, the only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. But interestingly, the same he also said, education is what remains after one has forgotten what one learned in school. Please keep that in mind. Redefining education in the 21st century is a discourse that has been explored by a wide array of scholars, but oftentimes from the technological point of view, and that is okay. Have you ever imagined a world without technology? Susan Wojcicki, the CEO of YouTube, said, from phones to cars to medicine, technology touches every part of our lives. If you can create technology, you can change the world. Similarly, David Wallach, an educator, author, programmer of many years, said, we need technology in every classroom and in every student and teacher's hand because it is the pen and paper of our time. It is the lens through which we experience most of our world. Now, this is my point of departure. In 2014, Professor David Rose, a neuropsychologist and educator who teaches at the Harvard Graduate School of Education, was asked what advice he had for schools or educators who are looking to use more multimedia or digital tools in their instruction to better cater to students' individual learning needs. This is what he said, and I quote, I think a lot of mistakes are made by schools thinking that technology is the solution when they haven't clearly defined the problem. So I guess you might want to ask, what then is the problem? Is this schooling or technology or even education? Let me make an appeal to your curiosity. Schooling is not the same as education, and education is not schooling. Mark Twain, I'll never let my schooling get in the way of my education. This simply implies that we allow schooling get in the way of our education. Education in itself isn't the problem. Education is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. Education is an unending process of learning that is not limited by time or space. True education is the empowering of the mind. On the other hand, according to Bill Gates, technology is just a tool in terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them. The teacher is the most important. It therefore means that neither schooling nor technology alone can deliver the future, but the teachers can and the teachers will. We are teachers for such a time like this. Life does not have life in itself. What gives life to life are the lives in it. Life exists in vacuum, but for humanity. We are the lives, not technology. We have the experiential knowledge, not technology. We have the relationship, the connection, the empathy. Humanity runs in our veins. Steve Jobs posited that it's technology married with liberal arts, married with humanities, that yields us the results that make our hearts sing. This is the life behind technology. This is what I call the hidden curriculum. Newton's first law of motion states that an object at rest will remain at rest unless acted on by an unbalanced force. We are the driving force, the force of change. We have what it takes to deliver the future, and now is the time to deliver the future. But how can we deliver the future when we're still living in the past? If we teach today's students as we taught yesterday's, we rob them of tomorrow. John Dewey. How you shape the message influences the message. Jim Vincent. Delivering the future begins when we as teachers begin to deliver ourselves today. Listen, technology isn't the problem. Education isn't the problem. You cannot continue to sow into the past and expect to reap from the future. To educate the children of the future, you have to begin to educate yourselves today. Therefore, arise, O ye teacher, arise. Arise from the shackles of laxity, wake up from the chains of complaints and deliver the future today. Arise, O teacher, arise. Stop floundering in the mud of self-pity, but listen to the cry of the wisdom on the streets. Gautam Kantrappa, the founder of Lab Plugin, observes that the smartest people in the world, the outliers, the game changers, the moonshot takers, they never quit their education. They simply escaped the outdated education system. Escape now from the pit of mediocrity. Educate yourself to innovate yourself. Invest in yourself to reinvent yourself. Inform yourself to deliver yourself. Empower your mind to add value to your life. So stand up, man up, and mind up. Be the best of yourself.